were circling the woods and freaking Sand King hid and blinked in and just like got his ultimate on 2 heroes, and those 2 heroes like died instantly. And then Slarder was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna come in and own," and he freaking.
Well, he blinked in at the same time Rhasta threw his wards down, so I think they figured maybe if Slarder can do enough damage real fast, but Lion was able to just finger him down pretty quick.
So
did he not BKB? What happened
there?
Did
he
it wear
BKB,
off?
But I think he's been using it so many times on the last charge. So
I see. So it's
probably
it's at the little
6 seconds or something.
And Meet Your Maker's going to turn that into a Roshan. It looks like.
Roshan. And
which
Angel's going for his Hex, I think now. He's not gonna make EOS. He's too good for that. And
EOS on Silencer. That would be interesting.
You got stats, yo. So
I think I remember making EOS on Silencer one time and getting flamed hardcore in like a Dota League game for it.
when do you not get flame hardcore? That's the better question.
Well, I talk a lot of trash, so that causes a lot of flaming.
So much trash. It's not even funny.
Man, I have so many bans on Dota League for frickin' so many 1 week bans from just like mass.
Oh, they give you
flaming.
1 week bans? Really?
Well, once you reach a certain amount of PPs, you get like a temporary ban.
Uh-huh.
And I've had like 8 or 9 temporary bans from.
Oh my god.
My account at any given time always has like 8 penalty points on it.
Maybe you should cut it back. Just a suggestion.
Whatever, those noobs need to know. They got owned.
No, you trash talk like a mother when you start losing. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, no, flaming teammates is different. That's perfectly necessary. Noobs need to learn that they suck and like what to do differently,
Yeah.
For instance, if this Zues was on my team, I'd be like, "You nig, don't buy that Aga. You need to buy a fucking Hex." And then if we lost, I'd blame it all on Zeus's terrible item choice.
Blame it on one hero.
And not my failed carry. Alright, so they're going to charge in Kuroki up top, and if they kill Kuroki, I think this game is over. They do get Kuroki. If Rhasta has 2 wards, does Rhasta have his refresher on cooldown?
I don't think he used it, so it looks like they're going to freaking go. And
Warlock have his refresher? No, he just made a mechanism. If they get in here, they get in there, this could be rough.
Go. Put down 2 wards. I freaking hate.
Rhasta needs to go. Drop the other one now. Go, Rhasta.
Why
what are you
did
doing?
Potm just invis? What is happening? I guess they're afraid of SK. No, Kuroki bought back.
Kuroki bought out.
Oh no! Look at that global silence. Freaking Rhasta has no skill refresher. Does nothing when you're silenced. And
I'm not sure that he had it up. Because it appeared that though he backed off after the first one, so he didn't even attempt to put a second down. And Kuroki's just gonna rape here. This is not good for Sentinel. So there's another fail battle from Sentinel, and that probably, it's those kind of losses that just literally they just cripple you. Because now Angel and Kuroki both have, that was a team wipe.
To be fair, like we were observing the game, and we didn't know Kuroki bought back and TB the hell in until it was exactly way too late. So
yeah,
for the people playing in the game, I don't blame them for not seeing that. So
right, but it's still a situation where perfectly timed buyout.
Yeah. So
change the game.
Angel has finished his Hex, and looks like freaking MYM's gonna steamroll this. Go home and any chance that they are down by a freaking mid lane, and freaking Sentinel still has a lot of towers up. They might lose the bottom.
Yeah, the one thing about that middle lane is it's not as big a deal when you have Sven, because Sven is able to cleave so many of those heroes, and to a lesser extent SK as well with his orb.
Oh yeah, SK just freaking push better than most people give him credit for. So
Oh yeah. And they have twin-headed dragon. Okay, I forgot about that. I think I don't really think the middle's going to be too big an issue. I think the bigger issue is going to be if they lose, like Kuroki being dead there, they would have lost the game if he hadn't bought out.
Right.
So if they can get Kuroki when he doesn't have enough money for a buyout, 2 sets of wards in, and I think that's
or maybe SK. SK's been MaNia's been freaking playing a perfect SK. Minus the freaking Rambo 1v4 fights that he was doing. Like
he's perfect except for his 4 feeds.
Well, I mean, everyone makes 666, but for his job, for what he's supposed to do, he's initiating quite well. So
MaNia is easily one of the most aggressive players that I've ever seen play.
You think so? I thought.
Oh yeah, Merlini used to talk about like how fun he was to watch because he was like, or play with because he's like so aggressive.
Oh wow.
That, like if you go for it, he's going with you for sure. He won't bail on you. He'll be like, all right, let's do it.
Looks like
Little fight in middle here is they're gonna finger Zues and try and take him down as he goes.
Zues gets owned, but you know, only Zues is no big deal. You gotta freaking take down Slar.
Yeah, Slardar's trying to take down KuroKy, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to. It says he's gonna go for MaNia. I'm not sure if that was the best choice.
Oh, MaNia gets Sandstorm, and he's probably gonna burrow strike. He's gonna blink out. Everyone living with 20 HP, and Slardar's gonna go down. Yes.
I think Slardar going for the SK there was a mistake. I think he should have chased after KuroKy.
Angel got a triple kill. Oh my god, this guy.
So some poorly executed 5-on-5 battles, and yet again, Meet Your Maker's gonna probably turn a game that they should have lost.
Looks like mid tower is going down for sure. At least the first one. They probably can't push down the interior tower. So.
And at 53 minutes, we've kind of reached the situation where Sven and Silencer do a bunch of damage.
Jesus, what does Silencer? Sven just has his BKB, but his natural strength growth and damage growth.
Yeah, he's level 20.
And his ultimate, of course.
Yeah, the ability, all that plus damage is going to be pretty insane. And of course, Angel has base right now is like 260 plus his pure damage from his glaives. So whoever he focuses gets raped.
Looks like they are gonna get this tower as well. Or do they have any glyphs? Use a glyph or probably encore. No glyph. No glyph.
Nah, it doesn't
wow,
appear so.
One team fight and you lose 2 freaking tower. Freaking Angel blinks in Hex, but Angel's
down goes. Zues was alive for all of 10 seconds.
And he didn't even use any spells. Angel gets revived from the Aegis, but
and KuroKy melts.
KuroKy's still alive.
Melts Potm.
And one Rax goes down. These other Rax.
I think Angel should turn, and I think Angel should finish that, shouldn't he? Well, Slaughter brought back. Okay.
It doesn't really matter at this point once you get the melee Rax. So.
So Meet Your Maker's already gotten back the advantage. So all of that work that Sentinel did is now kind of for naught.
One mistake and you lose the whole game. That's why MYM is so good. So looks like both teams are kind of resetting, trying to push their lanes. So let's go back to that SMM thing you were saying.
I do not recall at what point. Oh, EG, they might go or not. Okay, so if EG doesn't go, there's a number of Asian teams that are going.
Hello.
That are, yeah, I'm here. Can you not hear me?
Oh, okay, there was a silence for a moment. So okay, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a number of really good Asian teams going as well as some good European teams. I think the European Asian scene, everyone wants to argue about, oh, who's better. It's like, it's just kind of the same. Like, there's a few teams that are better than all of the others.
Right.
And then there's a bunch of crap teams. It's like, okay, well, if Meet Your Maker plays one of the random teams from Asia, they're going to kill them. But if they play one of the better teams from Asia, it's going to be a good game. Like, that's just, they're going to lose some, they're going to win some. It just kind of depends. That ESWC thing where they lost, I don't think that was a true indicator, to be honest.
Oh, you're going to start a whole flame war.
No. They lost. They lost
anything
one
we
game.
Say, is pretty much from
These are
personal experience.
Personal opinions.
Yeah. So we're not the ultimate arbiter in terms of Dota knowledge or whatever.
Oh, surely not. But I mean, they lost the one game, which they deserved to lose, and they got outplayed. But Meet Your Maker during that time period and many games since then, in most 3-on-3s they play, like best of threes, they tend to win game 2 and 3. Like there's a lot of losses game 1 where they come back and win the next 2 because they figure you out and then you can't win.
Right.
So, I mean, once Milk figures out a team, they tend to dominate them after that.
Milk on the driving seat. Yeah, it's.
Yeah. And Melk even bitched about it at that particular tourney. He was like, man, it's stupid that it's a best of 1. Because, I mean, any team can get lucky in one game. You just have like an idiot move by a really great player, and that can ruin the game for you.
I'm sure he wouldn't bitch about it if they won, though. Just let's put it like that.
No, I think even going into the tournament, he said he thought it should be best of 3.
Oh, really?
So before it ever happened. KuroKy just cleaved the crap out of them.
So, yeah, that wasn't even worth commentating. They blinked in. Sandking lived through the whole Slardar barrage. That's probably when you said, maybe that Desolator earlier would be better, that Blink Dagger. And
yeah. That's one of those situations where it's like, all right, we're underpowered now, but we've got to go for it. We got to try. Meet Your Maker just blinked, just teleported from about 10 feet. Did you see that?
They want to rape that golem like a nothing. So I gotta ask a really stupid question. Why did Pusher get a Vlad's? Like, I'm sure it was for Sven, of course, but like, really?
Yeah, to support Sven. That's the only possible explanation. They're like, look, you're gonna get way more farm than you normally get. Buy me an item.
Well, get something like an eel or a 4-staff or something. I mean,
I don't know. I think it's entirely just for Sven.
yeah.
Does it?